Here we have a JVC GZ-HD7. This is a unit that really could have been a great camcorder if only the research and development engineers would have had some more time to cure some of the problems that this has. And there are quite a few on all of these models. This is the third one I've owned so far, and yes, the image stabilization is rubbish. Yes, the white balance is rubbish. Yes, the low light sensitivity is rubbish. Other than that, it's not too bad. Anyway, as you can no doubt see, this does not look exactly like a camcorder right now. That is because, out of curiosity, I opened it up. I just took out some random screws and, well, as you can see, that opened it right up. And I thought this is kind of an interesting sight to see, so I'd get it on video. So, as you can see, as we look into here, we have a, surprise, surprise, we do have what appears to be an all-metal framework going all around. You can see the tripod mount, which unfortunately they mounted very far towards the side, which is kind of weird how they did that, but as you can see, that is connected straight to that framework, so that's not bad. And of course in the center we have the optics right there. I think that is like a black box that you may or may not be able to see. It is resting on some kind of foam to silence it a little bit. Doesn't really help a whole lot. This thing, on this particular camcorder, the mechanism is kind of worn out, so the zoom is very noisy. Down here we have the 3 CCDs. As you can see, we have one up there, one there, and one there. And of course they are all looking into that optical device sitting somewhere in here that takes the image apart and splits it up into the individual colors. As you can see, that's all, once again, all mounted on a very solid looking metal frame, so that's not gonna move about, hopefully. And CCDs are all connected together. They all connect down into this circuit board down there, and I zoom out a little, right there, that right there, that chip, that is probably the main processor. It kind of looks like it, at least. And I do find it kind of interesting. As you can see, we have quite a huge, great big compartment in there that they didn't really use for anything, which is interesting. And we have this is a Panasonic 3-volt lithium battery. I'm not sure if it's a rechargeable one or not. It doesn't look like a rechargeable one, so that might be some planned obsolescence there. But that battery, as you can see, that actually sticks out and just vanishes down into that compartment. I just think this is a very weird way of doing it. And there's the inside of that. I was trying to see if I could fix the screen. As you can, well, I better don't move that around, but if you move it into the default position in which it flips out, it's just very wobbly, and you have to kind of turn it to get it to become you know, tight again. So it's also, this is quite worn out. The previous owner definitely used this a lot. And here we have the hard disk drive compartment. There we have the HDD 60 gigabytes. It is a ZIF format drive, so it's not all too terribly common. Definitely not the type of thing that you'd find in a computer or a laptop. They were kind of clever. As you can see, they stuck this great big label across all the data, all the manufacturer data of the drive. Only thing you can really see is that it was made in February 2007. Once again, as we look into here, as you can see, we do have some shock absorbing for the hard disk drive to protect that. I am quite impressed by these jacks. This is microphone and AV. This unfortunately doesn't have a headphone jack for some weird reason. As you can see, those jacks are looking quite solid. Definitely not the kind of thing that's going to break immediately. Not as solid as something in a metal housing, of course, but still not too bad. I have seen worse. Right there in that little slot sits the receiver for the remote control. And don't you worry, as we turn on the camcorder, as you can see, it still works. For some reason it has forgotten the date and time settings, which is weird because I have not disconnected that backup battery. I didn't even touch it, so anyway, no harm done. So thank you for watching and see you again soon.